Bulavanaka, Namaste, and greetings to members of the FNU family. I hope that everyone is keeping safe and well and observing the public health advice and restrictions which are there to protect our communities and our loved ones. In these difficult times, it is good to be reminded of the public spirit that motivates our FNU community. Recently, staff and students of FNU were asked to identify the 5 core values that should define the university over the next 5 years. I'm pleased to report that there was a high degree of agreement between staff and students, and 5 values emerged as the winners. This week, I'd like to focus on one of them: service. FNU's mission is to serve the people, economy and society of Fiji and the wider region. We do this through education for employability, research with real-world impact, by providing a great student experience, and by engaging proactively with our stakeholders, locally, nationally and regionally. Whatever we do, service is at the heart of it. In the midst of this pandemic, there has never been a more important time for universities to serve their communities. And FNU is showing leadership by putting its expertise and its resources at the service of the national effort to combat COVID-19. Our College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences has been running a series of online webinars to explain the science behind COVID-19 and the vaccination campaign. Featuring world experts from Fiji and the wider region, these webinars have been run in the Itaukei language and Fiji Hindi as well as English, to ensure that the facts reach as wide an audience as possible. This is a great example of the university putting its expertise at the service of the community. On a practical level too, FNU is also responding positively to requests from the Ministry of Health and Medical Services. We are putting 2 classrooms at our nursing campus at the disposal of the Ministry to help with their data processing and contact tracing operations. I want to say a special thank you to our students in the Kiwi hostel who have agreed to move rooms so that the Ministry of Health can use the hostel for frontline staff working at the CWM hospital just across the road. This is a great example of public service and of our putting the needs of our communities first. All these measures are being carried out in strict accordance with COVID-19 protocols, and we will ensure that members of the public and ministry staff are kept strictly segregated from FNU staff and students. The welfare of our own university community remains our #1 priority. FNU then is showing its commitment to public service when our communities need us most. But we also have a key role to play in the post-COVID economic recovery. When we emerge from this pandemic, the economy will be reshaped. Technical and vocational education and training, TVET, will be critically important in meeting the skills needs of employers large and small here in Fiji and across our region. That is why this week we are launching our new platform for TVET called TVET Pacifica. It brings together the full range of FNU's TVET programs, from short courses, trade testing and apprenticeships to certificates and diplomas. It provides a one-stop shop for TVET students, employers, partners and funders. TVET Pacifica is a statement of our commitment to TVET as a proudly dual-sector university. It is also a statement of our ambition to be the leading provider of TVET, not just in Fiji, but across the wider region. The TVET Pacifica brand will strengthen the strategic leadership, oversight and coordination of TVET across FNU. It will enhance the quality and delivery of TVET programs, and it will maximise the profile of TVET in Fiji and the Pacific, all in the service of our communities. As we navigate the pandemic, and as we look forward to a brighter post-COVID future, FNU is committed to serving our localities, our nation and our region. We are demonstrating that commitment through our actions. FNU is the University of Service. Finally, for our students who are coming to the end of the assessment period, let me remind you that if you have a concern, please contact your college dean, the Office of the Registrar, or your FNUSA representative. Your university will respond quickly to all requests for support. And as always, please remember, hands, face, space. Wash your hands regularly and thoroughly with soap and water, or use a hand sanitizer. It's the best way of killing the virus. Always wear a face mask in public and observe strict social distancing. And please, if you have the opportunity to get vaccinated, take it. Keep safe, thank you, and Nisa Mode.